Hey everyone, I'm Arthur Kade, and we're 1 year out to the Winter Olympics on NBC, and I'm on the Today Show Plaza with Shaun White talking all about it. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. Shaun White, it's 60 degrees in New York, but there's snow in the Today Show Plaza.
I see that.
How do they keep this from not freezing? That's like the $1 million question for me.
I think they keep reapplying every half hour here, but they knew I was coming. They brought
the goods.
I like it. Feeling very welcome.
1 year out to Pyeongchang, man. How exciting is it to be doing another Olympics?
Man, it's very exciting. I mean, obviously, I still have to qualify, make the team, but I won the last event, which was a World Cup event. I got a bunch of points for that, so I'm teed up for the next season. But it's great. I mean, I love the Olympics, and it gives you that thing to strive for, to be honest. It's like every season, you know, it's great, and you have your little hurdles and things you want to accomplish, but when the Olympics is coming around, that's when everything really kicks up a notch, and you find that inspiration that you couldn't get before. So.
This sport has not only made you successful, but it's made you a cultural icon. When you look at what became of your career and the popularity, isn't it crazy?
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, obviously I was just like a kid from San Diego, and I fell in love with like skating and snowboarding, and obviously, you know, the culture itself of the sport blew up. I mean, it's a very social activity. It's fun to do. You go together to the mountains, you go to the skate park or the beach. But, you know, it's really the culture behind the sport. It's an open-mindedness. It's a lifestyle choice. And so I'm proud to be a part of that, you know. And as I got older and I got more success in the sport, I started to speak for more than just myself. I started to speak for the sport, and it's a tough position to be in. But I'm proud of how it's gone down, and I'm just thankful. You know, it's awesome.
You've got some exciting projects. You have a project with Go 90 that I was reading about. Tell me all about that.
Go 90 is great. It's an app by Verizon. It's a sharing platform for content that's online. But we've been making specific content for Go 90, which is an event that I put on. It's called Air and Style. It's a sports and music festival that takes place in 3 stops around the world. One is in Beijing in China. The next one's Innsbruck, Austria, and then the last one is actually this February 18th and 19th at the Coliseum in downtown LA. And it's truly like a sports and music festival. So it's like an X Games meets Coachella. Huge bands are playing, Flume, Major Lazer, Vince Staples, and then you got a 16-story big air jump where the world's best are going to come and compete. And now what's amazing about it is that big air has now become an Olympic discipline. So we had half pipe, which I've competed in plenty of times, slope style, which is a series of jumps, and now big air, which is one big jump, and that's our event. So we're actually in talks with the IOC and the Federation of International Skiing to potentially become an Olympic qualifying event.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. All these things keep coming around, and I'm finally old enough to take a more, a bigger role, you know, more in the driver's seat of what will happen in the sport. So it's great.
It is so hard to stay an elite athlete. How are you still able to stay in shape and remain at the top of the sport?
I don't know. I feel like it's gotten easier as I've gotten older.
Really?
To be honest, I mean, I feel like I approach my training smarter, the way I practice, the way I take care of myself, because I've been through it. You know, I've taken the spills, I've taken the, you know, injuries and things and recovered from that, and now I'm just kind of like one up. If it happens again, I know exactly what to do. You know, I know what to do in the pressure situations, you know, where a lot of the guys that are new up-and-coming guys, you know, they're strong and they're great, but obviously having the experience of having been to the Olympics plenty of times, or having, you know, that pressure on your back when the world's watching you and you got to go do your run. I've been there before, so I don't know. I find inspiration all sorts of places, but yeah, obviously being here 1 year out, you're like, okay. I was like, I got to go back to the room and do some sit-ups or something. I was like gonna I saw the donuts downstairs. I was like, they're looking good, but I'm gonna pass.
In such a
We're 1 year out.
In such a storied career, man.
Yeah.
What's been the coolest moment for you?
Gosh, there's been a lot of amazing moments. I mean, obviously, being a snowboarder, you know, my entire life, going to the Olympics, being an Olympian. Probably my first Olympics is the most amazing. I got down to the bottom of my run and I just won the Olympics, my first time, and my whole family sitting there. And it was like out of a dream movie sequence or something, like full on playbook. You win the gold, there's your whole entire family, all the relatives, everyone's there, and they're all in tears. And it was just this overwhelming feeling that we had done something amazing. I say we because, my parents were the ones driving me to the mountains. It was like the school teacher that let me out of, class to go hit the competition in Japan, like all these people that came to my aid to help me get to that place. And I finally did something amazing, and to carry a title like Olympic gold medalist for the rest of my life, what an honor. So
you're awesome, man. You're an icon.
Hey,
congratulations.